once, twice, 3 times a card game. Yep, finishing off with this trio of Yu-Gi-Oh! With Link Evolution. And yes, I do believe this is when Yu-Gi-Oh! Started to go bad. At least the segment we're about to be playing. Ugh. Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. What a friggin' fugly thing. Ugh. 5Ds. Now loading 5D's histories. You may want to grab a vomit bucket. Duelist, young and old, professional and amateur alike, it's the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to New Domino City, home of turbo dueling. Dairy 2021? Time Apple? Brown Gemini? What the White Pony? What the hell are these things? Turbo duels are a new form of dueling that takes place on motorcycles called duel runners. Yes, this does not make any sense whatsoever, for the logistics involved are incredible. Would be incredible if there was any logic put into this at all. However, our story does not begin in New Domino City. We join our hero, Yusei Fudo, in the poorer outskirts known as Satellite. Yusei was wronged by the undefeated turbo dueling champion, Jack Atlas. The two were once friends, but Jack stole Yusei's 2 most prized possessions, the Stardust Dragon card and his custom duel runner. Jack left Satellite and became the turbo dueling champion for New Domino City. He is a very bad Kaiba analog. Yusei wanted to confront Jack, but unfortunately Sector Security kept getting in his way. Yusei's friend Rally found a Skylon 30 acceleration chip. What does this mean? Absolutely nothing. Yusei needed this chip badly for the new duel runner he was building. I can't tell boy or girl.
Check this out! It's a Skylon 30 acceleration chip!
Aren't those incredibly expensive? Don't tell me you stole this.
I didn't steal nothing. It was just lying on the ground in broad daylight.
Okay, thanks. This is just what I needed.
I knew you'd like it. Will it make your duel runner faster?
How is that possible? It's just a chip. It's not like it increases the motor's performance. Unfortunately, Sector Security had tracked Raleigh and quickly closed in on Yusei and his friends. So it was up to Yusei to confront Sector Security and get his friends out of trouble. What is this, like 20 episodes compressed into one duel? Tutorial duel?
I knew I should have locked you up when you were a kid. Looks like I'll finally get my wish. Are you going to make this easy and come along quietly?
I will, if you can beat me.
You've got yourself a deal, fool.
Yeah, shut up. I don't know how to synchro. Okay, set. Montage dragon? Seriously? Not show details. Yeah. Get Junk Synchron out there who will pull Nitro Synchron. Yeah, stupid old Junk Warrior that doesn't actually look like junk at all. That feels like a waste. Alright, this is how it works. Natural Warrior gains 1,000 attack points because I activated. Need a spell card. What a hollow victory.
Ugh! There goes my promotion. Guess I'm going back to being a dual runner meter maid.
Let the ridiculous of that sentence sink in for you. He will be giving tickets to parked dual discs whose meter has run out. Think about how stupid that sounds. Yusei escaped Trudge and the other security forces, making his way into New Domino City. There, he came face to face with his rival, Jack Atlas. Jack had stolen Yusei's ace card, Stardust Dragon. Using Stardust Dragon, Jack was able to escape Satellite and establish himself as the undefeated turbo dueling champion of New Domino City. He's got nothing on Blue Eyes.
Welcome to the Kaiba Dome! This dual dome is impressive, isn't it? Television just doesn't do it justice! Now imagine it filled with thousands of adoring fans chanting your name and cheering you on. But that's something you're never going to experience, you say! Because after this duel, the only people cheering you on will be your loser friends back in the satellite. And that's if they don't all turn their backs on you once you return without their Stardust Dragon.
Huh?
You're going to regret ever coming here because I'm going to beat you with your own card.
Mm-hmm. Filter. Alphabetical duelist slot. And my undead will drag your stupid concept back to the grave where it belongs. Vampire's Domain going up. Vampire Retainer, let's take a poke at that face down card. Space Gate. Each time a monster your opponent controls attacks or is attacked, place a gate counter on this card. At the end of the damage step, during your main phase, you can send this card to the graveyard. Special summon a monster from your hand whose level is less than or equal to the number of gate counters. Okay. In other words, it's nothing really worth worrying about. Nah, pathetic little resonator. I really shouldn't, but I'm not really going to be able to get rid of it any other way. At least not at the moment. Here we go. Suck your life points dry, Jack. Let's have him send a trap. Creation Resonator. Well, whatever. Have your damage back. Let's see. Control level 8 or higher synchro can special summon from your hand. And of course, when it's a target for attack while it's face up, in attack position, I can change it to defense position. Well, no, it automatically changes, I mean. I'm gonna put Red Baron out there. Won't do any damage. But I will get that Archfiend. How does it feel, Jack, to have your own cards stolen from you? I'm getting a little tired of this. Let's end this duel quickly. Vampire Retainer. Or at least speed it up. Where is it? Where is it? Vampire Kingdom. Summon Lady. And then bring her back. You're boring me, Atlas! Didn't even have to use both of them, just the one. Jack and Yusei's duel had summoned forth a massive flaming dragon. Why? Who knows? Probably a stupid reason. Everyone seemed shocked except for one man, Rex Goodwin, the head of Sector Security. What is that? Is that a dragon?
What kind of trick is this, Yusei?
The mighty beast has emerged from its slumber. Well, what's happening to my body? I've never seen this glowing mark on my arm before.
What? I'm not the only one with a mark.
So you know what this is, Jack? You do, don't you? Jack, I came to this city.
You are in violation of Code 36B, which states that no residents of Satellite may enter New Domino City.
What the hell is this place?
By order of the Social Maintenance Department,
Wow, how very China of you.
we are placing you under arrest. Do not try to run. We have you surrounded.
Oh man, I got no escape. And even if I did manage to get away, I still don't know what that mark on my arm was. After his capture by Sector Security at Kaiba Dome, Yusei was sent to court for sentencing. Yusei was marked with tracking dye on his left cheek and put on a bus bound for a prison known as the Facility. As you can tell, they are very good at naming things in this series. Yusei was placed into a cell with another inmate named Tenzin Yanagi, and the two immediately became friends.
Ah, great to be back. You're so much nicer than my last roommate.
What's a guy like you doing here?
Me? It's because I collect cards.
Everyone does that.
But mine are illegal magic relics from ancient civilizations.
Oh, God, what the hell is he talking about? That sounds pretty cool. Wish I could see some.
Ta-da! I've been stuck here so many times that I've learned how to sneak in my entire deck past the guards, and it's a good thing I did.
Why? We're not allowed to duel in this prison.
You got a lot to learn, sonny. Dueling is the only way to stay safe, and you'll learn that lesson soon enough. But as long as we got these cards, we're set.
In the facility, it was illegal to carry decks and duel. However, that didn't stop the prisoners from sneaking their decks in and dueling for respect. What the hell is going on in this stupid-ass prison? Yusei and Tenzin were quickly confronted by an ex-dueling champion named Bolt Tanner. Much to the amusement of the other inmates, Yusei borrowed Tenzin's treasure deck in order to accept Tanner's challenge.
Say hello to my duel stadium, newbie. Now let me tell you how things work around here. First day in, everyone duels. You duel good, you get respect. But don't get no ideas because I'm the best.
Prove it, Tanner.
Duel you against that worthless treasure deck? Oh please, I want a challenge.
And you'll get one. You said we duel here for respect? I think it's time you learn what that really means. While I'm interested to know what that treasure deck supposedly is, I'm not gonna risk victory for that. Now, what was it? This guy used Reactor Skyfire, I believe. Which is really just a weak burn deck. Oh boy. This'll hurt me a bit, but... no, I'll let it fly. Vampire Fraulein, if you would please kindly come in here and save the dog. Let's see, I'll need to use 800. Let's see, 3,500, so I'll need to use half of her max limit, 1,500. Yeah. I'll steal it. As loath as I am to get rid of Fraulein, I gotta get rid of that stupid dog somehow. Doesn't matter if the attack is natural or artificially boosted. As long as it's stronger, she takes it. Suck it. Ha! Stupid little battle ox. He's the best just because he has equip cards and basically the strongest level 4 monsters he can get his hands on. Nah. He serves me better this way. Why not do a little draining? Alright, Vampire's Domain, activate. And I'll use Sorcerer's Effect to let me freely normal summon a vampire. Grim Sun. And now for a bit of overkill. Or should I say, a lot.
I used to be a pro, but I've never dueled anyone quite like you. You're good. You got a name, newbie?
It's Yusei.
My time in the spotlight is long gone, but I want to do everything I can to get you to the world of the pros. What do you say? You interested?
Very. see. Raging Battle Ox. Nope, that's really all he had. Some best. Soon after his duel with Bolt Tanner, Yusei had an unfortunate run-in with the chief of the facility, Mr. Armstrong.
I found smuggled magazines.
My teeth.
Magazines in Tanner's cell. You all know that's against the rules, but I know he couldn't have gotten them alone. His accomplice has 1 hour to step forward. After that, everyone here's gonna pay the price. Don't like it? Then you ought to figure out who helped him out. If I were you maggots, I'd start by questioning his friends.
Yeah, hold on.
There's no need for everyone to suffer. Tanner's friend just needs to fess up. If he doesn't, I got no problem putting all of you in permanent lockdown.
Get real.
You got something you want to say, newbie?
There are no magazines. We both know that.
No magazines, huh? So I'm just punishing Tanner because I feel like it?
I don't know why you're doing this, but I know that Tanner wouldn't do anything wrong. You're abusing your authority, Armstrong.
I can't just stand here and let you accuse me of being unfair in front of everyone. After all, this is too on the nose. To prove that I'm a reasonable man, I'll let you duel me out here where your fellow inmates can watch, and if you win, I'll pardon Tanner's offense. But if I happen to win the duel,
then no one here but me gets put in lockdown.
You got a deal. What were you thinking? You can't duel him. You don't have a deck. If you were hoping to use mine, the chief took my cards from me earlier.
He took mine too, my beloved treasures.
Luckily, with the help of the other inmates in the facility, Yusei had a little surprise for Mr. Armstrong. I actually saw part of this episode. It was like really ridiculous how basically every inmate gave him a single card. So he ended up having like some barely workable 40-card deck. I didn't watch the rest of it though. I think I only saw the start where he used like the Chop Man as his first summoned monster. Let's skip ahead to later that night and avoid all this pointless bullshit.
Well, here he is, the little punk with a big mouth, and I thought you might back down. After all, you're not allowed to have a deck in the facility, and you need a deck to duel. Since you're showing up empty-handed, I win by forfeit. Now get him out of my sight.
I have a deck right here. Unzips pants.
What? What the? Where'd you find those cards?
You don't get it. You think we're a bunch of punks who'll gladly turn on each other. That's not how it is. They lent me their cards so that I can take you down. Yeah, unified by prisoner's revenge.
Alright then, though you're breaking the rules, I'm willing to uphold my end of the deal. Guards, prepare the duel discs.
Now, if I remember correctly, he uses iron chains. Oh ho! This will be easy. Grim Sun and Familiar. And set 1. Set 2. Set a 3. And summon. I see he tossed out Needlebug. Or Needleworm. That's a nasty surprise. Grim Sun, take out his face down. It's just Iron Chain Coil. And phase 2. Yes. Grab that. And put it in defense. I'll cover my bases a little. Oh, whoops. Right, it has to be 2 zombies. Never mind. Worthless little worm. Very good. Now, why not have Iron Chain Coil work on itself? Iron Chain Snake. You know what? Yeah, let's use Vampire Awakening. Get something of a cycle going here. Retainer. To the field. I'll add Domain. And you take a bite as well, dog. Let's see. Equip this card to one face-up monster your opponent controls. That monster loses 800 attack and defense. When it's destroyed by battle sent to the graveyard, the controller sends cards equal to its level from the top of their deck to the graveyard. Okay. And now I'll summon Sucker. And to get rid of these two weak links. Damphir, Vampire, Sheridan. How do you like that, Warden? Oh, I forgot to activate Domain. Oh well. I'm pretty sure this is way more than enough to take him out. Sucker, please poke that face down card. Thank you, sweetheart. And now Grimsun and Sheridan finish him off. Wait. Oh, actually, I don't have it. I thought I did have it. Well then. Sucker, bring back his chain coil. And I'll tribute it for Scarlet Scourge. Kindly bring back Da Pooch. He's got any other funky plans, I'm not letting him get away with it. Set Domination. And end turn. Scarlet Scourge, you can have the last bite.
He won! He won! Never a doubt!
Put him in lockdown!
But what about our deal?
We don't have any deal! Take him away!
I don't think so, Mr. Armstrong. I saw the entire duel, and I'm afraid the only person going away is you.
Goodwin, I mean, sir!
I don't see how the facility can be run effectively if no trust exists between the guards and the inmates. Pack your things, Armstrong. You're fired. Shortly after defeating Armstrong, Yusei was released from the facility under Rex Goodwin's orders. But before he left, Bolt had one last gift for him.
This card is gonna help you get your dual runner back.
Bolt gave Yusei a monster card, Giant Ushi Oni.
I overheard the guards talking about your sweet ride and how it's locked up in the impound center. Take this card to a store named Bootleg, order some milk, and ask for Blister. He'll help you out.
Meanwhile, back at Sector Security.
Are you sure about this? If you let him go, we might never find him again.
It's obvious to me that Yusei's Mark of the Dragon won't reappear while he's trapped inside the walls of the facility. It's time for a change of scenery. Besides, I never said that we were letting him go. You're going to track him? Oh, you are so sneaky. With Yusei free to roam New Domino City, I have selected an elite task force to keep him under surveillance and watch for any signs of the reappearance of his mark. And if his mark shows up again, that proves he's one of the signers that I've been searching for. With the help of Blister, Yusei was able to sneak into Sector Security Impound Center in order to recover his dual runner. Unfortunately, Trudge was already waiting to spring a trap. I just hope this ID and passcode work. Nice. Reunited at last with my dual runner.
I'm starting to think you like me, Yusei. Why else would you constantly go out of your way to make sure we keep meeting up like this? Although I gotta say, this is probably your craziest stunt yet. What on earth were you thinking?
I just want my dual runner back, Trudge.
Actually, that runner is now the property of Sector Security. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Give yourself up right now and I'll forget the fact that you broke into the vault when I'm filling out the report.
No chance.
You're not leaving me with any choice. If you won't surrender, I'll have to make you surrender with a duel.
How about I just drive away? Dark Lord Ideh Arai. Dark Lords are fun. I'll probably do what I can to make one in Actually, I think I already started trying to make one in Master Duel. Nothing but monsters, but it'll work for me. Especially because the Stygian security cards is so weak. Negate the effects of field spells, eh? Jute Fighter. Oh, hell, Goyo Guardian. I hate that thing. For exactly that reason. And it's a 6-star with 2800. What the hell is that? Still, I can do better than that. Opponent cannot special summon for the rest of his turn. And he played it face up. Idiot. I'll have to take that. Wiretap? You ass! Ugh. Awakening. Well, I've lost. What the hell are you doing, deck? This is a bit more workable. Oh, yes. Much better. Stygian security. Stygian sergeants. Destroys a monster by battle into the graveyard. Have the card gain 800 attack until the end of the battle phase and make a second attack. Equal to the original level of monster in the graveyard by 100. Well, that won't be happening. Fraulein, if you would kindly. No, that's attack target. Battle step, here we are. Wait, nope, still no. Damage calc. She'll need 200. Now then, Scarlet Scourge. No, that's not what I told you to do. Whatever, still works out. Bring the dog back. And then use its effect. Seems to like to be using a lot of fun cards, so I'll just add Domination. No. Do I really need a new mouse? I thought this was one of the few games that, I played with it where it didn't act up. Okay, let's see. No, I set Awakening instead. Right. Domain again to summon Vampire Lady. Right then. Scarlet Scourge attacks sergeants. And use Vampire Fraulein. 100 life points. And Vampire Lady. Nope. Nope. Yes. Once again, just 100. And send a trap. And now Scarlet Scourge will activate. Once you give me his pretty little sergeants. I'm gonna give him a taste of his own motorcycle. That's fine. I didn't plan on special summoning. Let's see. Until the end of the battle phase. Okay, it's not a permanent boost. Serves you right. Yusei was able to successfully escape Trudge and the other sector security forces, but not without a cost. During the escape, Yusei crashed his dual runner in an alley, leaving him unconscious. Luckily, he was rescued from arrest by the twins Leo and Luna. That reminds me. For my next deck that I want to work on. Aha! Good. No, no, no. I need Machina. Machina. No, no, none of this is right. I should be getting at least one Machina card at some point. Oh, Guardian of Order and Gap the Divine Soldier. Neat. Remote Revenge. Ah, that's neat. Ugh. Yeah, Shiba Warrior Taro. Just giving me Gen X cards. I don't need Gen X. There's one, Machina Defender. Not one of the Machinas I actually want to use, but it's a start. At least I know I have the right path. Pack. Seems like all the Machina cards are rare or something. Well, whatever.
He's waking up!
Who are you?
We found you in the alley downstairs!
So we brought you up here. My name's Leonard, but call me Leo. This is my sister Luna. We're twins in case you couldn't tell.
I couldn't. I'm not that smart.
Not identical twins, obviously. She's a she and I'm a he. So who are you, mister? What's your name?
I have no idea.
I never met anyone with amnesia before. You're obviously a duelist with that sweet dual runner, so maybe this will jog your memory. Tell me if this looks familiar.
Well, does this fortune cup invite ring a bell?
The fortune cup?
Yeah, it's this big tournament between a bunch of people that Kaiba Corp randomly selected. It's gonna be huge, and get this, they selected me. I'm gonna be in it.
Actually, they selected me.
They technically selected Luna, but Luna's too scared to enter, so I'm gonna pretend to be her and enter and win that thing.
No one's gonna believe you're me, Leo.
Why wouldn't they? We're twins, we look alike.
Yeah, but you don't have my hairstyle.
No.
I'm a girl, I'm pretty.
Okay, no. I'll wear makeup. Thanks for trying to help, but this fortune cup thing isn't ringing any bells. I should get out of here. I shouldn't trouble you guys anymore. But you still don't know who you are. Before you go, we got one more idea. I challenge you to a duel, Mr. Amnesia Man. Jack Atlas said that the way a duelist duels reveals who he really is. So if you duel me, you might remember who you are.
I guess it couldn't hurt.
To everyone's surprise, the duel did indeed clear Yusei's mind, and he remembered exactly who he was.
Well, that was just pointless then.
Soon after, Yusei left the twins only to encounter the very person who caused his amnesia in the first place.
I was starting to think you didn't like me. Wait, didn't I say this before?
Ah,
I'm here to take you in, Yusei, so you gonna come quietly?
Officer Trudge, aren't you supposed to be guarding the candles and calendars kiosk at the Outer Rim Mall?
Stop interfering with official police duty. I didn't get your name, short stack.
Special Deputy Lazar, I work for the Director General, and I outrank you. Mr. Yusei Fudo, we'd like you to participate in the Fortune Cup. If you refuse, I will arrest your 4 friends in the satellite for the crime of, I'll make up something later. The next day, Yusei received another visit from his rival, Jack Atlas.
What brings you here?
I came to this city. If you win, you can keep the card. If I win, I get the card. Then you and me are straight.
Straight? You don't sound straight to me at all.
What do you mean? I sound entirely straight.
Your purple-haired pal Lazar stopped by. If I don't duel, they pay.
Well, then you'll definitely need your Stardust Dragon now, won't you? And just so we're clear, I don't know anything about this threat, got it? I duel for me. Goodwin's got his own agenda. I'll see you at the Fortune Cup.
Meanwhile, Rex, Goodwin, and Lazar met to discuss another Fortune Cup participant. I made sure the Black Rose got an invitation. She'll be dueling here along with Yusei. Then all is going as planned. Soon the Crimson Dragon will rise. At the Fortune Cup, all the participants finally came together for the ultimate dueling competition. Since Luna was too afraid to compete in the duel herself, Leo gladly took her place.
Oh, Jeebus Cripes. Something tells me they didn't even bother changing the model. They're just using Luna's model. Yeah, it looks exactly the same.
A broken mirror. Meanwhile, Rex, Goodwin, and Lazar met once again to discuss the tournament. Everything is in order. RD detector? My goodness, what a stupid name. We'll pick up even the tiniest energy. Oh, another stupid name. Energy signals emitted by the signers. We'll know for certain who the signers are. Excellent. No. Now the first duel of the Fortune Cup begins. It's Grigor versus Luna. I mean Leo. Error. It's an honor to be dueling you today, Grigor. Put it there, pal.
Miss Luna, you have quite a strong grip for a young lady.
Everyone at school calls me a tomboy. No, this was the guy that used the reactor deck. That's it.
I could start with better.
Oh, I could have just used Vampire Domain to get Red Baron out. Ha, stupid me. Oh, but it looks like I'm facing Morphtronic Boy instead. Although, the funky thing is, he's got no extra deck. So how's this going to play out? Now, how is that supposed to help? Yeah, that did nothing. Anyway, Tribute Familiar for Red Baron. Let's see, do I want to... You know what, I feel like I do. Use Familiar's effect to swap it for Vampire Lady. And use its effect. I'll add Sorcerer. Then use Domain for another 500 loss to summon Sorcerer. All-out attack by the undead. The aristocrats of the night. And end my turn. Nice of you to join me, Fraulein. And let's go then. Boom Boxin. Boom Deaden. The gap just keeps widening. And I'm not letting whatever that is stay there. Nope, no need to do anything else. Duel's over. What the? Stapling. While in defense, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card is attacked after damage calculation, select the face-up attack position monster your opponent controls, change it to defense position, and this card to attack. While in attack, your opponent cannot select another monster's attack target. If this card is destroyed by battle, the monster destroyed it loses 300. Well, well, well. One last little trick to slow things down. Run right over him, Red Baron. You think you're so clever, don't you? Put a little scare in you. A little more scare, at least. Little punk. Grim Sun, take it out. Magnan.
And this stinks. Bravo, Mr. Grigor. That was quite an explosive duel.
Your intel's wrong. You said you were looking for a girl. That kid was obviously a boy.
It seems we were the victims of a little identity prank. Luna must have a twin.
Later on in Rex Goodwin's office.
The detective didn't pick up any energy readings from the kid that was dueling, but I did end up getting a signal from a girl in the stands. Keep an eye on her.
Now we come to Yusei's first duel in the Fortune Cup. His first opponent was set to be a man named Shira. However, at the last minute, a different opponent entered the ring.
Surprise, surprise! Didn't expect to see me out here, did ya? You game to duel Hunter Pace? Trust me, you didn't want to duel Shira. That guy's a real bore.
Let's do this.
Tangrisnir of the Nordic beasts.
He fancies himself a zombie user as well. But his fires are nothing compared to the darkness of the vampires. Activate Vampire's Domain. Activate Kingdom. Set this. Let's see. Face-up card control to return one removed from play. Skull flame to the owner's graveyard. Right. Now then. Summon Vampire Sorcerer. And use Vampire's Domain to summon Lady. Sorcerer goes first. And now, Lady. Spell. Oh, right. Crap. Automatic effect. I can't stop it. That's why you gotta be careful with Vampire Kingdom. It's why I also only use it in one of two ways, either as an attack booster or as a spell or as a field destroyer. If I had more of the vampires I wanted, I would gladly take out Lady. But for now, I can just replace her on the field.
Give me your skull. Skull on.
Book of Life, eh? Oh, that's smart of him. Well, just smart enough. I activate the ultimate plot device card. And because the game won't shut up until I use this. Yep, more than enough. Ah! That was a really great duel, Hunter.
Don't think I'll take this loss sitting down, you say?
Oh, nope. Yusei's next duel was against Grigor. Rex Goodwin hoped that Grigor's power would cause Yusei to call forth the Crimson Dragon. How would that help him? I have no idea. However, before the duel, Yusei and Grigor had a small confrontation. After Grigor caught Luna attempting to sneak into his shop to get a preview of his new duel runner, he returned the boy back home.
Leo wanted a sneak peek at my new duel runner, like everyone else out there.
You gonna call security?
Haha, no, he reminds me of my own little brother. But I'm not gonna punish him just because he's trying to help you win our duel tomorrow. It won't make a difference, you're still going down. Plus, I don't see how the duel runner actually affects how you draw and play your cards. There's quite a bit riding on this tournament for me and my future. What about you? Why are you dueling here?
For my friends. I don't have a choice.
Let me guess, Goodwin made you an offer you couldn't refuse, right?
How did you know? Did he come to you too?
He offered me a chance to rebuild my family's village. I needed help to rebuild my village. It was consumed by fire and devastation in a natural disaster unlike anything that was ever seen before. Director Goodwin promised to help me, but not until I promised to help him with his quest.
Grigor, don't you see that he's using you?
If it's the only way to rebuild my village, then I'll let him use me all he wants. Sorry, but I have to win tomorrow, no matter what.
Finally, Yusei and Grigor meet in the arena.
You call that thing a duel runner, Yusei? Did it come with training wheels?
Just because you're bigger doesn't mean you're better, Grigor.
Yeah, right. Talk to me after the duel's done. Good luck, because you're gonna need it.
Not with my vampires, I won't. Flip, 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 flip. I hate it when that happens. Spend a card meant to specifically destroy spell and trap cards, only to destroy another card meant specifically to destroy spell and trap cards. Ugh. Yep, trap reactor Wi-Fi. Contributing it for Summon Reactor SK. Let's see if I can give him a more enticing target. Yeah, here we go. Or just cheat out an effect to destroy it. Either works for me. Hidden soldiers. Opponent normals or flip summons a monster, special summon a level 4 or lower dark from your hand. Putting out a sucker. Suck. see. Send a vampire. Yep. Okay. This will be nice and easy. Use retainer. Or familiar. I'll add Grimsun. Sheesh. Anyway, Sucker, if you would kindly. Bring out the summon reactor. And now... What the hell? Summon? Yes. There we go. Ah, Mystic Tomato. You going for this old strategy, are you? How tiring. Ah, you made a mistake with that. You're never supposed to summon Blast Sphere face up. Grimsun, kindly take that tomato. Alright, just summon him this turn. Can't change the position. Nope, totally fine if he goes. Dum 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 doo 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 doo. I need to do a little more damage. So I think it's time to use this. To add this. Tomato, eliminate. Oh, I thought I would get to use the tomato. Again, you're really being stupid with the blast sphere there. I thought as much. No, I don't really want the blast sphere. And now for Vampire Takeover. Yeah, you can hurt me and destroy it and negate it. Oh, well, destroy it, but you're not negating it. Alright, now that I've got the power out, it's time to get draining. Got an itch on my leg. Oh, nice. Just what I wanted to add afterwards. Anyway, set. No, not set. Activate. And set. And to attack. There you go. Now you're using Blast Sphere, right? Just occurred to me I could have used Mystical Space Typhoon to get rid of Blast Sphere. Nope. Yep. I'll use Grimsun. Get rid of that face down. Which was fake explosion. Yep. Finish him off. I saved myself 200 life points by switching to Vampire Grimsun. Grigor, are you okay?
I'm fine, but it's not over. I told you about my village, about the fire and destruction, but I've learned the truth. I hacked into Goodwin's personal files before the duel and discovered it wasn't a natural disaster. Goodwin decided to use our valley as a little testing ground. He tried to resurrect his precious Crimson Dragon, but he couldn't control its energy.
He's going to expose everything! We must silence him!
Don't worry, no one's going to believe him.
Grigor, are you sure about all of this?
I saw the files myself. I'm certain about it, you say. And now Goodwin's going to answer for all his lies.
Grigor attempted to attack Goodwin, but he was immediately arrested by sector security.
People of New Domino City, it's always a terrible tragedy when a gifted duelist like our very own Grigor suffers a complete nervous and emotional breakdown following such an intense duel. But rest assured that he'll get all the help he needs. You say, promise me that you'll take down Goodwin once and for all.
Done. And now we come to a duel that could possibly be a little difficult if she at least gets her big dragon out. Akiza, also known as the infamous Black Rose Witch, was next to battle Yusei. Before it was underway, she met with her mentor, Sayer. Akiza, Goodwin and his people are part of the Order of Iliaster, a group seeking to resurrect the forest known as the Crimson Dragon. If allowed to return, the dragon will bring the world to its knees. That's where we come in. We, the Arcadia movement... Stupid names, stupid names. We'll stop Goodwin and lead the world down the right path.
Sounds like a good time.
Speaking of time, it's almost time for your duel with Yusei. The final round of the Fortune Cup was about to begin. If I get any, like, Akiza stans watching this, they're gonna be so mad at me. Do. Activate Vampire Takeover and get her boosted. And now, summon Grimsun. Violet Witch. Spooky. Phoenician Cluster Amaryllis. A banned card nowadays. Anyway, Grimsun, if you could, please. Resurrect her monster. On my side. There's Phoenician Sea. She's already got to get her cluster out. Oh. Well, she would if I didn't have this. Hey, Domain! Very nice to see ya. Vampire Awakening to summon Familiar. And then use Familiar's effect to add Red Baron. Gonna hurt big time. And now, just to put those two to better use, Sucker. Ivy Shackles. You really should have probably kept that copy plant. In attack mode, really? Sucker, end it. Yeah, Grimsun's not gonna let you. Yeah, joke's on you. Sucker can't be changed to defense position as the Link monsters have no defense. And I'm bored with your witch. Can't even do anything against me. What was I so worried about? Akiza. I think you've done enough damage for one day, Mr. Fudo. Akiza's coming home with me. Ooh, Giga Plant. That's pretty good in a plant deck of mine. After they duel with the Black Rose Witch, Yusei uncovered Goodwin's plans for the Crimson Dragon and confronted him. Time to talk. You forced me into this tournament, you threatened me, and you locked up my friends. I want to know the truth. I'm not dueling Jack until you tell me why you've done this.
Are you dense, Yusei? It's because of this mark! He wants a Crimson Dragon's power, so he's been trying to gather everyone who has a mark. He got me here by lying to me, buttering me up, and manipulating me. I'm a biscuit.
Oh, come on, you're making me sound so devious. Jack, you wanted to be the Turbo Duel champion.
Yeah, but I wanted to earn that title. At this point, I'm starting to think that you've been rigging everything. You've set me up as bait for you, say. Goodwin knew that you would come after me if I did everything exactly as he asked.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't even know about Yusei until you dueled him that night in the arena.
Do you honestly expect me to believe that this is all some big coincidence? I have a demand to make. You got what you wanted. Yusei's here, isn't he? So let his friends go. I want this duel to be legit. No threats, no gimmicks, just us.
If that is what my champion wants, then so be it.
So the battle between Yusei Fudo and Jack Atlas began.
This is it. I'm finally going to show you that you don't have what it takes to be the best. Yusei.
Are you sure we should be doing this? There's still a lot we don't know about the Crimson Dragon.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Yusei. You have no guts.
Fine, Jack. Let's duel. I'll tear out his guts and eat them. Because that's what vampires do. Don't they? Yeah, all he's got in his shoddy little extra deck is Red Dragon Archfiend. Ugh. Meteor Flare. Sending 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard while your opponent has more than 3,000 life points. Inflict 2,000 damage. This card is in your graveyard. You can add it to your hand instead of conducting your normal draw phase. Well, that was a waste. Just for a short 2,000 hit? For early blood? Speaking of blood. I feel like the game needs to make its music choices a little better. Powered Tuner. Gains 500 attack for each face-up tuner monster on the field. I have legitimately never seen that card before. Whew, I'm getting cold. Turn off the fan. There we go. Masked Chameleon. Card is a normal summon. Target a monster with 0 defense in your graveyard. Special summon that in face-up defense position. Its effects are negated and cannot special summon any monsters from the extra deck during the turn you activate this effect. Well, then what the hell is he doing? Yeah, that stupid thing gets an effect. I want... Where is she? There you are, Fraulein. Yeah, that's not happening. Bye-bye, big dragon. Feel powerful now? Jack. Hold on, what? How did that happen? Special summon any other monsters except from the extra deck. Oh, I read that wrong. Anyway, set that. And guess what? I still have a Vampire Sorcerer. Oh, you want to do it again, do ya? Right, you want to play? You want to do the same thing over and over again? I'm willing to play along. He will need 1,100. Big bad dragon is nothing. Due to the intensity of the duel, the Crimson Dragon was finally summoned forth.
It's the sign we've been waiting for. The Crimson Dragon will soon awake from its long slumber. Just one question about all that. I thought we needed 5 signers, but we only have 4. The little girl, Akiza, Yusei, and Jack. I know who the 5th signer is. You do? How exciting! That means we can unlock all of its power. That's right, Lazar. But first we must see if we can harness the immense power the Crimson Dragon summoning will create.
After the Crimson Dragon was successfully summoned, Rex Goodwin revealed himself to be the final signer. He revealed a vision to the other 4 signers of a future that they needed to prevent. The vision was of New Domino City's destruction, and it could only be prevented by the ones who inherited the Crimson Dragon's power. And it was only New Domino City. The rest of the world was fine. During the vision, Yusei was able to defeat Jack and claim victory.
Jack, are you okay? You beat me. I don't know how you did it, but you're the champ now.
If that vision is true, none of this matters because it looks like we all might lose. We're in danger. Both New Domino City and the satellite might be destroyed. We have to unite to stop it from happening. Immediately after their epic duel, Yusei was proclaimed as champion. Soon after the Fortune Cup ended, Yusei found himself in another duel against a man claiming to be a Dark Signer. After Yusei defeated his foe, he attempted to question him, but the individual had no memory of what had just transpired. The man seemed to be under some sort of mind control. However, this was the moment that Yusei met the journalist, Carly Carmine.
Hi, I'm Carly Carmine, and I was hoping you'd tell me what it's like to be the first amateur to take on Domino City's new champ. And what happened here with this freaky dude in the hood. Hey, do you hear sirens? Who called security?
We better get out of here before they start asking questions.
But my interview!
We'll finish it later. Later on, Yusei met up with Rex Goodwin to find answers about the Dark Signers.
Yusei, the time has come for me to tell you the truth.
Why don't we start with this mark?
That is the mark of the Crimson Dragon. It belongs to those who protect our world from the darkness. This darkness is dangerous. It can take on many forms, even those of your friends. But you will know their identities, for they will have the Mark of the Shadows.
Mark of the Shadows? You must mean the Dark Signers.
Just as you were chosen to protect the light, they choose to protect the darkness. They will stop at nothing to annihilate you. To increase their strength, they absorb human souls, even those of the innocent. You and your friends must combine your strength to defeat the Dark Signers.
And if we can't, what if they release the shadows?
If that should happen, well, you've already seen a glimpse of our fate.
After talking with Goodwin, Yusei was dispatched to Satellite in order to seek out the Dark Signers. That's when he met an old friend.
Hey, Yusei!
Hey, good to see you, Crow. What have you been up to?
You know me, still fighting the good fight, robbing the rich to feed the poor and all that. So I hear you're some big shot champion now.
Yeah, something like that. Crow, why are the streets so deserted?
These creepy cats have been coming around lately. They spout these wacky teachings trying to round up followers.
I better look into this. Before too long, Crow and Yusei both come face to face with a dark signer.
Yusei! And his bird-brained friend!
Colin Kessler, is that really you? I thought you were gone forever.
Wrong, Yusei! And while I was away, I made some new friends. I believe you already dueled one of my associates.
You mean the dark signer? You're on their side? But you were once our friend.
Once your friend, yes, but now your enemy. Now get ready for the duel of your life.
He's a dark signer. This is what Goodwin was talking about when he said the darkness may come in the form of a friend. During their duel, Colin summoned Earthbound Immortals Sipak Apu, and the creature absorbed human souls throughout the arena. Colin then used this monster to defeat Yusei. Yusei's friends immediately rushed to Yusei's side. Meanwhile, Luna and Leo discussed their next move to help stop the Darksigners.
Since we fight evil, that means we're superheroes, and superheroes are always supposed to stick together. That's like their most important thing. I think their superpowers are most important. Anyway, you're absolutely right, Leo, even though I just contradicted you a sentence ago. Let's stick together right in this nice, cozy mansion. What about Akiza?
She may be a signer, but that doesn't mean we can trust her. She's part of that weird Arcadia movement that's got all the psychics.
Their main objective is to train duelists to inflict real damage. How do they do that? Nobody freaking knows, because it's ridiculous.
But Akiza would never really want to hurt people.
Who knows? I say we stay as far away as possible.
But Yanagi agreed that us heroes gotta stick together. What if she needs our help? Or what if Yusei's in trouble and we need Akiza's deck as backup? There's like a million reasons why this is a good idea.
Meanwhile, Leo, Luna, Bolt, and Tenzin travel to Arcadia Movement headquarters to get help from Akiza. What is this, like 30 episodes worth of story condensed into one duel?
You want to see Akiza? She's awfully busy. What's so incredibly important that you've come all the way here?
She has the mark of the dragon. That means she's a superhero. Me and Luna are superheroes too. We're going to help our friend Yusei and fight the Darksigners and save the whole city.
I've been monitoring some strange occurrences lately myself. I would love to help you.
You would?
My Arcadia movement represents all that is good. I promise you that I'll do everything to stop this threat.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, if you'll just excuse me, I'll go get Akiza.
Unfortunately, the entire visit was a trap set up by Sayer. His intention was to test Leo's abilities to find out if they were similar to Luna's.
Where's Luna? Where am I? Why am I chained up with this gizmo on my head?
That hat detects latent psychic powers, assuming you have any.
Latent what? You said you were going to get Akiza and help us fight the Darksigners.
I will make society pay for how they discriminated and treated psychics throughout time.
What are you gonna do to me? Take my brain or something?
Of course not. You're here to take a test to see if you have the power of a psychic duelist.
Somewhere Esparoba starts screaming.
Akiza was just a preview. I have dozens more psychic duelists at my command. Psychics can do incredible things with their minds.
Does that mean Akiza's gonna help you get even? But she's supposed to be a hero.
Says who?
A hero? She doesn't even know what I'm really doing here. Now what do you say we start that test?
Ah yes, the psychics, the most unneeded archetype I've ever heard of. Not even an archetype, just a typing in general. About as useless and unneeded as Fairy. Fairy in Pokemon, that is. So what, this is when he has Power Tool Dragon? Sheesh, really? All three of my sorcerers in my hand at the start. Ugh, again, that awful feeling. Ah, it was only for an equip card. I think my throat's starting to take some damage, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to stop with the voices. Though I love to use them to mock this series, because this series is really quite stupid. Rocket Pilder cannot be destroyed by a battle when attacking. At the end of the damage step, if it attacked, the attack target loses attack equal to the attack of the equipped monster until the end phase. I should have used something. Well, whatever. Vampire Sorcerer is good to me in destruction. Who do. I think I want Domain. And use Awakening to bring out Retainer real quick. Just for a quick spell and trap search. Like Takeover. Set. Activate. And set. And summon. And turn. And let's bring it out immediately. Bring out Retainer. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just grab another Domination. Emoten. Target a Morphtronic in your graveyard, banish that target, and add a Morphtronic with the same level from the deck to the hand. Yep, Power Tool Dragon. And I'm not letting you use it. Power Tool can be a right pain in the ass if you don't stop it soon. Time to put the Noble Baron on the field. I think I'll try to end the duel here. Yep, that'll do it. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Sorry, Luna. It looks like the boy isn't special after all. At least I still have the girl. Reporter Carly Carmen was on the trail to find out what exactly the Crimson Dragon was. Her search led her to sneak into Arcadia Movement headquarters, where she came face to face with Sayer. These files prove Arcadia Movement isn't as innocent as they claim to be. Well, well, a little mouse. You should be more careful. You shouldn't go scampering where there could be traps. Now that you've seen what you've seen, I can't let you leave. But in the interest of good sport, allow me to at least give you a fighting chance. You can try to run, or you can duel me. What do you say? Bring it on! You should have tried to run. I wonder if there's people in this world that don't actually have a 40-card deck on them at all times. And I mean other than the prisoner people. How would those people be treated when they're suddenly challenged to a duel? That's what I'm wondering. Ah, she's using the Fortune Fairies, but without their, well, the Fortune Ladies, when the Fortune Fairies exist currently, and without the support they get. Set those cards, and use the plot device card, Pot of Greed. Not great. None of this is, actually. Well, get out there, lady. Turn Endo. Activate Awakening. Just to summon Retainer. And abuse his effect. There's Takeover. Fortune Lady Wind. Wait, hold up. Card is normal summon, destroy spell or traps your opponent controls each equal to the number of Fortune Lady monsters you control. I see. Well, activate. To remove familiar. I need domination, I think. And now use familiar. Vampire Lady. Yeah, Fraulein. Just go ahead and make Vampire Sucker. Oh, are you kidding me? Dimensional Prison? And that's exactly why I wanted Vampire Domination. Right. Increase her level and therefore attack and defense. Dark. When your Fortune Lady monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, send it to the graveyard. Target a Fortune Lady monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Yep, I will activate Fraulein. And by doing so, I will now be able to activate Vampire Takeover. Lady. Alright, Call of the Haunted is the only other thing I have left. Summon it if she wants it. Let's see, what was this again? Reduce target a face-up Fortune Lady you control and another face-up monster in the field. Reduce the level of the selected Fortune Lady by 3 and destroy the other selected monster. Yeah, no, not letting that happen. Actually, you know what? Get ahead of things. Oh, wait. Never mind. There we go. Domain. Summon Retainer. I'll be leaving Call of the Haunted on the field, but... I will be getting a needed trap card, though. Alright then. Slip of Fortune. Negate the attack and remove from play the attack target until the next standby phase. Yep. You really think you're gonna get through her? Not in the slightest. You know what? Let's do a little swapping around. There we go. Nah, nothing I want to bring back. Although... Nope, that's when it's normal summoned. End turn. Now I have my own growing powerhouse. Yeah, I'm not letting her do that. And this should be turn 3. Set. And set. Ah, come on, really? Alright, fine, I'm not letting that go. Much better. Alright then. Red Baron, take out the Fortune Lady. And the Fortune Lady will take out my Retainer. And now I'll have another grower. I love vampires when they do this. They convert and they drain. Whoops. And this duel is now over. Attack. Attack. And attack once more. You won't get away with this. Sector security will come looking for me. Sector security can't touch us. Not as long as I know the truth about Goodwin. And what truth would that be? Director Goodwin is from the satellite sector, and that, my dear, is the least of his secrets. I wonder what else he's hiding. Night, night, little mouse. Ah! Let me do a little more card shopping real quick. Overworked. Well, there's another Machina, but not the one I'm wanting. Destroy each monster whose attack is higher than its original attack. There we go, Machina Megaform. That's another. It's not a Machina I use, but still convinces me that there's more here. That's interesting. Ah, Messenger of Peace, how annoying. Iron Draw. I've used that before. Ah, too much Dragoonity. Machina Soldier, I use that. Machina Fortress, perfect. I need just one of those. Controls a monster you control, no. You can special summon this from hand. When summoned this way, special summon a level 8 Sea Serpent monster from your hand or graveyard, but its attack and defense becomes 0. If this card is special summoned, its level becomes 4 and its original attack becomes 0. It's really stupid. Cannot summon monsters. Only control one Ido, the supreme magical force. Well, Ido. If this card is destroyed by card effects set to the graveyard, special summon it from your graveyard during the next turn's standby phase and destroy all other monsters you control. Let's see what the point of that is. As Carly fell from the Arcadia movement building, she was absorbed by purple mist and vanished. Wait, are you saying that she was about to be killed by fall damage? Soon afterwards, the earth began to quake. Carly reappeared as a dark signer. Get out of my building, but I'm here to ask you for a rematch, Sayer. I must be seeing things. Is that you, Carly? But you fell. The Dark Signers are actively recruiting duelists to join their cause, and they chose yours truly. And that's bad news for you. Sayer and Carly began a shadow duel, and a series of quakes continued to hit the Arcadia Movement Tower. Sayer was defeated by Dark Signer Carly and seemingly fell to his doom from atop Arcadia headquarters. Nothing special. Viper fell to his death, too. During the battle, Earthbound Immortal Asla Piscu was summoned and began destroying the entire building. Fortunately, Leo, Luna, Bolt, and Tenzin used this opportunity to escape Arcadia headquarters.
Luna!
How did you guys find me? This is the 8th door Bolt is knocked in. I need to break this glass to get to Leo. Leo, you alright? Where's Luna? Is she okay? I'm right in front of you, Leo. Oh, I thought I was looking in a mirror. I'm so glad you're safe. It's not like I'm helpless without you. So, what am I doing in this room? I don't know, but let's not talk about it right now.
Meaning, let's get out of here!
Sorry, but I love the old coot voice I gave for him. Akiza managed to escape the collapsing building with the rest of Yusei's friends, and the Earthbound Immortal vanished along with the Darksider. Elsewhere in New Domino City, a newly detained Grigor received a surprising rescue. Oh, who are you? The name is Devek. I know what Goodwin did to you, Grigor, to your village. I know you're angry, and I know you still want revenge. I can help you get that revenge. Come with me. Meanwhile, Yusei Fudo and the rest of the signers met with Goodwin to discuss recent events. Let me give you a history lesson. Thousands of years ago, a war was fought where the Crimson Dragon defeated the Army of Shadows. Afraid that the Shadows would one day return to destroy the world, the Crimson Dragon locked them underground. Magic symbols were carved into the earth, trapping their essence for millennia. What we currently call the Nazca Lines. In time, the Shadows were forgotten, and their prison became a tourist destination known as the Nazca Lines. But the Shadows weren't willing to stay defeated. They wanted revenge, which they are now getting with the help of the Darksigners. I believe some of you have already experienced the Darksigners' dangerous monsters firsthand. You must mean the Earthbound Immortals. Yes, their strength is staggering, for they contain the very power of the Army of Shadows, and this neat little effect that prevents them from being attacked. We get it, they're bad, let's just take them out. Our task goes far beyond beating an enemy. It's a rescue operation for all those poor people who have been corrupted by the powers of darkness. After talking with Goodwin, the Signer team headed into Satellite in order to stop the Darksigners. The Signer team split up, each setting out to battle a different Darksigner, each with their own motivations. The Darksigner Devek had taken Ancient Fairy Dragon and was keeping it from Luna. In an attempt to find and rescue her Ancient Fairy Dragon, Luna transported to the Spirit World. What? I'm sorry, what? You're suddenly throwing Spirit World nonsense into this? What the hell is going on in this place? While Leo searched for Luna, he came across Devek and was pulled into a duel against a Darksigner. Who are you? You're not a signer. What are you doing here? I'm here to duel you. That is, if you think you're strong enough to take me on. Is this some kind of joke? Where's the little girl? Why isn't she here? I told her to come. Well, she's busy. You're gonna have to duel me instead, mister. I may not be a signer, but that doesn't mean I can't rock a deck. I applaud your enthusiasm, but I'm afraid that you simply do not have the power to match me, boy. If you insist on being destroyed, so be it. What kid? Probably counts as part of the Watt archetype, by happenstance. He uses monkeys, a lot of beasts, and also... Let's see, Ape Fighter. Destroys a monster by battle card, gains 300 attack. If it does not attack during your turn, the attack gained from this effect returns to 0 during the end phase. Have to start off a little defensively. Phantom King Hydride. Use this card to for a synchro summon. You can treat it as a non-tuner. Vampire Awakening. Sorcerer, yeah. Ah, screw you. Here we go again. Retainer. Can't wait for takeover. I'm gonna need that Vampire Kingdom now. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Okay, so. Vampire Lady. Attack Phantom King Hydride. I'll send a spell. That closed forest of his is pretty dangerous. Vampire Kingdom will take out 8 Fighter by sending a familiar to the graveyard. I already have a familiar in there, don't I? I do. Okay. Well, whatever. Something as simple as a little smashing ground. Right then. Vampire Familiar. Send Retainer. Ah well. Whichever battle position doesn't matter. As if I couldn't whistle already. Let's see. Scarlet Scourge sounds like good. It sounds like a good choice. Nope. And now, make Vampire Sucker. Now to use Sucker's effect, Ape Fighter will return. And I get a draw out of it. Tribute Ape Fighter for Scarlet Scourge. And use his effect. Yeah. Wait. Nope. I think it has to be Retainer. Because I've already used a familiar, so I can't use it again. There we go. That's what I wanted. I just couldn't exactly remember if it was. Vampire's Domain. Nope. Activate. You know what? I will. Vampire's Domain for 500 for an extra normal summon. And put Red Baron out there instead of this dog that can't attack. Now I'm ready for carnage. Seriously? I will take his little tuner. Pathetic little thing. Ooh. Arm feels a little funky. That's all he's got, and that's all she wrote. Mojo. Add 1 level 4 beast type monster from the graveyard to my hand. Well, won't do him any good. Luna returned from the spirit world and regained Ancient Fairy Dragon. With Leo and Luna's combined power, they were able to defeat Devak. This is a total happy ending moment. Except this isn't the ending. Leo, you are really great. Sniff. You cry, baby. What? Yep. Earthbound Immortal Kusilu. Kusiyu. A whale of a ride. After Devek was defeated in the Shadow Duel, Grigor appeared as the new Dark Signer. He set out to battle Yusei, but he found one of Yusei's old friends instead. Get out of my way. Sorry, pal, but you're not going anywhere. I'm looking for Yusei. Well, you found Crow, and you're not going anywhere until we duel. You're challenging me? Get real. You're not a signer. The only thing that matters is that you're a Dark Signer, and that means you're gonna pay for what you did. Your giant monster and your freaky dark fog have taken everyone from Satellite, including the orphans I was taking care of. They were just innocent kids. They didn't do anything to you, but I guess that's how you guys operate. Well, not anymore, pal. I'm gonna stop you. Since you're so determined to destroy yourself, I'll oblige you. Right for Sanctuary. Doop doo 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 doo. I feel like I should be drinking. Ah, Mausoleum of the Emperor. Oh hell, he's already got it out. Earthbound Immortal Chalyahua. Let's see. Cannot target it for attacks and can attack directly. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to half this card's defense on the field. This card cannot attack during the turn it's activated. While it is defense position, your opponent cannot conduct their battle phase. Cannot target this card for attacks, but I can target it for effects. Mausoleum of the Emperor, 2000. Vampire Vamp. Would you kindly get rid of that nasty old whale for me? Thank you, babe. Army of Shadows. Ha! Pale in comparison to the vampires. Oh, look at you, acting so scared now that I took your precious whittle fish. And it is actually a fish. It's a fish type. Anyway, let's see. Vampire Retainer, then. End turn. Kayahua. Yep, I will use its effect, and I'm not going to add Kingdom to my hand. That's want to keep fields off the field when it comes to the Earthbound Immortals. So instead, I'll just be ready to start sucking him dry again. Not like a last beyond one battle, though. Not with Vamp as strong as she is. Bum, bum, bum. Got a nice strong field going. What can he possibly do? Time to face the true power of real darkness. Vamp, end it. Aw, that's cute. Crimson. During the duel, Grigor realized his enemy wasn't truly the Signers or Goodwin. Grigor attempted to forfeit the duel, but the power of the shadows would not allow him. After the battle was won, Grigor was gravely injured while saving Crow from collapsing debris. How did the debris collapse in the first place? Why did you risk your life for me? Because you risked yours so that my family and friends could return to their homeland. Grigor, you must continue to fight the Dark Signers, stay strong, and save your family. You can count on it, Grigor. Yusei once again confronted his old friend Kalen to settle the score. Good to see you, old friend. I see that you got your dual runner up and running again. I was afraid that you weren't going to give me the opportunity to settle the score after you sold me out. You got it all wrong. I'm no traitor. I have no time for your lies, but I do have time to send you straight to the netherworld. I know the real you is still inside you, Kalen. It's time I get him back. Let me guess, does the darkness provide a smoke motorcycle for him to friggin' ride? Right, Infernity. And seems he's not playing as well as he should for Infernity. Get something stronger out there and then return it as well. Can't attack anyway, so might as well. Depth Amulet. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can discard a card to negate the attack. Destroy this card during your opponent's third end phase after activation. I play the pot device. The pot device card. Oh well, anyway. Tossed Ally Mind. He's got Ally of Justice and Infernity in this. It's a bit weird. And use the Book of Life to bring back my sorcerer who has not fulfilled his abilities yet. So let's see. No cards in your hand. If a monster attacks, that just gives piercing. Yeah, I know Infernity Beetle can be used for some really annoying effects, so better get rid of one of those. Hey, look at that. Right then, sucker. Send that mind away for Grimsun. Infernity Avenger. life points be so tasty?
This duel is over.
You say, I spent years hating you and planning my revenge. I let my anger devour me, and I willingly gave myself to the darkness. But in beating me, you did what you set out to do. You saved me. Kalen, don't back down now, you say. No matter what happens, push the shadows back to where they belong. I'm sure this means a whole lot. Yep, Earthbound Immortal. Sipak Apu. I need to take a look at my deck real quick. Let's see. Yep, still listed as B. Nope, don't have more. Shame, I was hoping for more. Nah. Let's see if I can grab some more Machina. Iron Call, nope. Nope. So even something as old as Prevent Rat, really? There's Machina Defender again, but no, I need the more updated Machina. I need Machina Possess Storage. Machina Citadel. Machina Razor Break. Yusei rushed to meet Roman, the leader of the Darksigners and Rex Goodwin's brother. Yusei thought this would be their final showdown. I'm glad you made it. I thought you would be too torn up over what you did to your friend. What I did, Kalen chose his own path. I'm not responsible for him. If anyone's to blame, it's you, Roman. You took advantage of a messed up kid. Nico, it's your cousin. Let's play darts. Yeah, there's no need to get worked up. I wasn't blaming you. We all did exactly what Destiny wanted us to do. You were meant to destroy your friend, just as I was meant to destroy your father. Yeah, here's a sudden plot point to drop, like it ever mattered, ever. How fascinating that the signer hoping to defeat me is Professor Fudo's own son. You're up against a force you can't begin to comprehend, a force awoken by your father. 20 years ago, your father discovered planetary particles. Come again? These particles act like planetary gears, binding otherwise unrelated particles to one another. Are you trying to say he discovered the Higgs boson? Your father's team began conducting experiments using planetary particles to build and manipulate greater molecular structures. What the hell is this? What is this? What is this shark-jumping bullcrap? This led to the discovery of Energy. There it is! There's the shark jumping! And the creation of the Energy reactor. Boy, that great white just cleared the tank and several other stadiums. That's when Rex and I joined his team as research assistants. Everyone was excited about the possibilities the reactor was presenting. The research was proceeding smoothly until that fateful day. Every time we conducted a test with the Energy reactor, unusual weather events descended on New Domino City. Worried, the professor wanted to put a stop to the experiments and shut the reactor down. I wasn't happy to say the least, so I did some investigating. I discovered that in the far-off Nazca lines, similar weather conditions were happening at the same time as our tests. So I decided to journey to the Nazca lines to find out as much information as I could. I learned of a local legend where every 5,000 years powerful spirits rise up and battle there. The Nazca lines were said to be evil spirits that were sealed away, defeated by the great dragon during their last battle. I drove out to see these lines for myself, where I met a man from Iliaster. Iliaster? He somehow knew of the NRD experiments and said they needed to continue. Oh, this is all so stupid. That's what I heard, something unexplainable. It wasn't a voice like me talking to you. It wasn't words. The voice made me understand that the energy reactor had the power to break the seals of the Nazca lines and release the Army of Shadows. It was Destiny's instrument, and the voice convinced me that I was the one to play it. I ousted Professor Fudo and destroyed the energy reactor, leading to Zero Reverse, a cataclysm so devastating that it split New Domino City in two and opened the door to the netherworld. Wow, these names sure would mean something if any of this wasn't so damn stupid. So the history books were wrong. It wasn't my father's fault that the city was destroyed. Wow, they put that crap in the history books that quickly? No, you say, your father was a self-righteous bore who couldn't see the magnificence of the NRD reactor. He was a failure, and you will be too, for I shall resurrect the king of the netherworld. And who is that king?
Sandwich.
Well, no need for vampire takeover. I don't think I should put it out there, though. Oh, what am I worried about? I got vampire domination now. If he somehow gets his Earthbound Immortal out on the next turn, I'll be able to just negate whatever its effect is. Or not! Or that could happen. Ah, right, he was the spider user. You know what? Here, have it back. You liked it so much, why not have it? Oh dear, this isn't good. Dark Bug. Well, at least Resonator can't keep its effect. All right then, attack. Layer wire. Yeah, no. Oh, here comes Infernity Beetle again. Uh-oh, Soul Charge. He's really not summoning anything? Well, whatever. I ain't looking that gift horse in the mouth. Bring back the retainer. Not the kind that you have to put in your mouth. Yeah, I'll grab Domination again. Yeah. Grab that beetle. I can't believe he actually did that. Destroy that bug. And gain a lot of life points in the process. What? But it... Oh. Right. Dark bug, which really just looks like a Tetris block with legs. Maybe it means like a bug in the system. Yeah, no. I'll hurt him a bit more. And now I've got my opening. So. Loser. You really think it's over? Unless you defeat all the Dark Signers by sunset, the King of the Netherworld will still resurrect. What kind of crap is that? Like where the Dark Signers never needed? There we go. Earthbound Immortal Uru. I've been waiting for you, Jackie. No, you can't be a Dark Signer. But I am. Carly, who did this to you? Who, Jack? You must be joking. The answer is so obvious. You were the one responsible. Clearly not. You were thrown off a building. No, you're mistaken. I'm the one that caused the... Please, you chose to cut me off because you thought I was one of the paparazzi. That's not true. I kept you at a distance because I didn't want you to get hurt. What sort of relationship is this that has just now been dropped in my lap? Well, you failed, and now it's my turn to even the score. Ah, the irony. Before I was chasing after you and hanging off your every word, but now things have gone full circle. You are now the desperate one. That's right, desperate to get the old Carly back, and there's no way I'll be denied. Seriously, what the hell is this? I suppose this is what happens when you condense 40 episodes into just one little duel. You miss out on things like this. Everything just sounds stupid and makes no sense, and I bet even in context, it would still sound stupid and make no sense. Oh boy, future visions, that'll make me stumble a bit. Plot device card. Oh, thank you. Just what I needed. Fortune Lady Water. She's a draw card. I might as well just do this. Get familiar out. And use his effect. Give me Fraulein. Hey, Red Baron, how nice. Activate Familiar's effect in the graveyards and in the retainer. I'll add... not entirely sure who to add. I guess Sorcerer. Now, use Retainer's effect. Vampire Lady. And use the effect to add Domain. Light, yep. Send a spell. Vampire Kingdom activates. To destroy the face down, I will send Retainer. Enlightenment, nice. And from the end of the turn, I will make Sucker. And just for the sake of a little protection, end turn. Fine with me. I got 2 more in the deck. Ha! And look, I just drew it. Activate. And summon. Gonna hurt you a lot. Could have sworn that this game had better duel music than this at some point. Carly! Just hang in there, Carly. You hear me? Yes, Jack, I hear you. You're going to make it through this. I know, Jack, I will, but not here. I'm going to do whatever it takes to bring you back. I'll never give up hope, and I'll never stop fighting for you, Carly. Because I somehow, for whatever reason, care so much about you. Why? I don't know. I know, Jack, that's why you're my number 1. Now then, I'm afraid it's time I get going. Goodbye, Jack. Oh my gosh, the tears are just flowing. I won't ever forget everything that you did for me. Seriously, what the hell? Earthbound Immortal Asya Pisku. Truth or consequence, say it aloud. All but one Dark Signer remained, and it was up to Akiza to take her down. And she's so unimportant, and so unrelated to the rest of this team, that we're not going to have anything said. So she's got, what, some birds, I think? Because I think that's the last Earthbound Immortal. Oh, Mausoleum of the Emperor again. Oh, no, she's using Reptilians. He'll need 400 to win. Can't change their battle positions now. But I can do this. Nice, tasty life points. If she ever tries activating that again, it won't affect Sucker. I keep looking at Sucker's clothes, and I keep thinking Nonon from Kill la Kill. Oh, wait. Nope. There it is. The reptile. Is our Earthbound Immortal. Kakari Huya. Doop-doo-doo. But that's funny how it attacked, how it just decided to attack instead of attacking directly. But anyway, I'm gonna do the same trick as I did before. It's mine now. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. What's happening? Why is here? Yeah, nothing. That last woman didn't matter in the slightest. Look over there! Another Dark Signer, but who could it be? I don't know, but I have a feeling we're about to find out. The Signers failed to defeat all of the Dark Signers before sunset, and the King of the Netherworld arose. We're not going to show you what it looks like. Yusei and the other Signers were transported by the Crimson Dragon to Rex Goodwin's location. Isn't this the temple underneath Goodwin's mansion? The King of the Netherworld is heading this way, but what for? I don't know. In that case, allow me to explain. You may have succeeded in defeating the Dark Signers, but not in time to close the doors to the Netherworld. The King of the Netherworld is coming here for the ritual. What ritual? The ritual that has been carried out at this temple for many millennia. This ritual duel will allow me to become all-powerful and rule the world. I will crush you, Signers, and send you all to the Netherworld. In turn, the King of the Netherworld will do my bidding, and my ultimate plan will at last be set in motion. Now then, will you agree to this duel, or will you not? Sure, if beating you means that monster goes bye-bye. I'm sorry, this is supposed to be the edgier Yu-Gi-Oh? Because that is not edgy. Sounds fair to me, but you wretched Signers are the ones who will be getting the beating. We'll see, let's do this. So again, please tell me, this series is meant to be taken seriously and is meant to be edgy, correct? Oh, already got the field card out. Yeah, right. This was the guy that uses Supe, Oracle of the Sun, Fire, and Fire Ant Ascator. Let's see. Sent from the field to the graveyard with card effects, special summon an Oracle of the Sun from the deck. And if you do, double its attack and return to the end during the end phase. Anyway. Empire Sorcerer, 500 life points for another summon. Summon Scarlet Scourge. Use its effects. 1,000 more. To return the Sorcerer. and get more than enough back. Right then. He's not even using Mausoleum of the Emperor. I know he has that in his hand. Kind of amazing, really. Attack. Shining Angel. Summon another Shining Angel. Summon Oracle of the Sun. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this from your hand. When this card on the field is destroyed and set to the graveyard, you can add one Fire Ant Ascator or Supe from your deck to your hand. Taking them out. Let's use Spell. He chose the Fire Ant. Snake's biggest rival, huh? Oh, whoops, I meant to use that. What's he making? Sun Dragon Inti. Destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. Destroy the monster that destroyed it and inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the attack of that monster. Once per turn, during the standby phase, after this card was destroyed, you can target a Moondragon Kila in your graveyard. Special summon that. Let's see. Use this. I'm zoning out a little bit, losing focus. These draws are not great. Not really what I need. Let's see. Detach the material from this card, then target one card, your opponent. Opponent controls. Send it to the graveyard. You know what? Yeah. And now, use those two for Sucker. I'll discard Scarlet Scourge. Let's see. If a monster card is sent from the opponent's field, to your opponent's graveyard by a card effect or a monster, or destroyed by battle, special summon it in defense position. You know what? Why not? You can have your Supe back. I'm gonna take your Inti. Not that I really need to. Offering to the Immortals. While you have 3,000 or less life points, negate the attack, and if you do, special summon 2 ceremonial tokens, and if you do, add an Earthbound Immortal card, Earthbound Revival, or Aurora of the Earthbound from your deck to your hand. Ceremonial tokens cannot be tributed except for the tribute summon of an Earthbound Immortal and cannot be used for as synchro material. Well, you've managed to stall. Good for you. I'm not exactly sure why I'm losing focus. I'm not tired. I'm just... My brain is phasing in and out is all. And good set just in case he somehow still manages to keep this duel going. Apocatequil. No. Apocatequil. Apocatequil. Let's see. Face up on the field. If it is level 5, if you control a face-up tuner. When this card on the field is destroyed, send to the graveyard. Select and special summon an Oracle of the Sun from the graveyard. Okay. Oh, there I go again, zooming out. After the battle with Rex Goodwin, the signers summoned the Crimson Dragon and destroyed the King of the Netherworld. Again, who that is, we'll never know. You say I woke in a strange location. Where am I, Goodwin? Is that really you? Not just me. Hello, brother. I'm happy to see you again. It feels as though it's been an eternity. Yeah, indeed. Where are we? In between the light and the darkness, you say? A place of peace, and it's thanks to you. The bonds we formed really are all that matters in life. You say take care. Now if you excuse us, my brother and I have some catching up to do. Oh, ain't that nice. There it is. Wirakoka Raska. French twist. Who knew the French existed in Yu-Gi-Oh? At least in this divergent timeline. Filled with even more shark jumping than the last one. 6 months after the Dark Signers were defeated, the bridge between New Domino City and Satellite was completed. The divide between the city and Satellite was no more, and even more importantly, so was the tension between the people of the two districts. Oh, I doubt that. Even though everything seemed peaceful, it wouldn't be long until a new evil arose. After a meteor in the shape of a card struck the ground near... So you're saying a slab hit the ground, huh? 3 strangers appeared before it. Excellent, it has arrived in one piece. Yes, it already left quite the impression, I'd say. What else would you expect? It's my card. That it is, so I guess you'll go first. What is up with their freaky-deaky fashion?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Remember, there's a plan that we must follow.
Of course I remember. I came up with it, and it's perfect. Hey, who are you 3? What are you doing here? I order you to vacate these premises now.
And I order you to watch your tongue.
No.
And I order you to watch your tongue, worm.
Just who do you think you're talking to? Now, is this really how you want to start things off with your new directors? New directors? Yes, the 3 of us will be sharing the job as your new bosses. Oh my word, I'm sorry, no one told me. In fact, if no one told me, I should assume that that's not true at all. But I'm just too stupid to think of that. Meanwhile, Tetsu Trudge paid Yusei, Jack, and Crow a visit. Don't tell me you guys are still working on that new dual engine prototype. We sure are. If we can ever get the thing to work right, it will really take our game to the next level. No, it won't, because it's just a motorcycle. Your skills and the cards in your deck will still be the frickin' same. Don't be stupid, stupid. And that's what it's gonna take to win the Grand Prix. No, again, cards and how you play them. Stupid. You're completely brain dead. The roughest, toughest duel contest ever to hit New Domino City. Since it's 3 duelists to a team, creating one new engine design that we can all use is the best way to soup up all our duel runners at once. And guarantee that victory and dueling immortality will be ours. Yeah, you're still a third-rate Kaiba with a fourth-rate deck. What more do you guys have to prove? You already saved the world. If you ask me, it's alright for you to rest on your laurels a bit. No way, true duelists never rest. He's always training and getting better. But you're not duelists, you're motorcycle enthusiasts. That's right, Crow, but winning the Grand Prix isn't what I'm training for. We may have saved the world, but it was too close for comfort. We nearly lost everything that we care for. Yeah, there never really was a resolution to that last arc in this game, was there? A few days after speaking with Trudge, Yusei was challenged to a turbo duel by a mysterious duelist. I like the support that her cards got. She's become really powerful deck. Ah, my ears.
Come forth, Yusei Fudo. Come forth and duel me.
Why should I duel you?
You do not have a choice, Yusei Fudo. Your runner has been tinkered with. Should you stop while in duel mode, it will explode.
So we're seriously doing a speed here? And how is dueling gonna stop it? None of this makes sense in any way, shape, or form. And nobody can possibly pretend that it does. Noble Knight Joan. Yep, can't use the Book of Life yet. Here we go. Vampire Kingdom is activated. I'll lose my retainer, but I'll get to bring Lady back at least. Here we go. You know what? I might as well just set this. Let's see. If this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or card effect, and sent to your graveyard, send a card from your hand to the graveyard, then target a level 4 or lower warrior monster in your graveyard, add it to the hand. Scourge, grab that knight, please. Make her a vampire knight. Tuning. Yep. Fleur Synchron. Oh. And that triggered Vampire Kingdom. Oh. Quick Draw Synchron. What was that was in there? Harmonic Waves. Face-up monster on field becomes level 4 until the end phase. Alright. Was there a monster in there? Yeah, Fluor Synchron. So, I'm gonna be smart about it. Because I know her synchro card is Chevalier de Fleur, which requires there's a Fleur Synchron. Although she could probably just substitute it with Quick Draw Synchron if she needs to. Fraulein, there you are. There's another Fluor Synchron. Trap. Ah, limit reverse. Ah, great. Alright, I've done it again. I'll just get rid of my Vampire Awakening. I will toss a retainer into the graveyard for that. Now then, Scarlet Scourge. Take out the Fluor Synchron. So weird how it's a machine despite looking like a plant. And now I'll make Sheridan. And to stop Vampire Lady from doing any more damage, I'll make Sucker. Ah. Sheridan, attack. And that's the third Fluor Synchron. Never had a chance. Who are you?
My name is Sherry LeBlanc, and I wanted to test how you handle pressure. You have passed with flying colors. I want you on my team. You and I will ride together in the World Grand Prix and win it all.
I don't know what accent I'm doing anymore.
If you must know, Monsieur Fudo, I am driven by my hunger for revenge.
Oh, against Iliaster. Goodwin's brother, Roman. From the little I've gathered, they are a secret society with wild ideas about the universe. And probably plot, too. Operate from the shadows, and they will do anything to get rid of those who stand in their way. Which is why they came from my family. Iliaster is pulling the strings behind the upcoming World Racing Grand Prix. That is why I want more than anything to win, to get closer to them. I must know what Iliaster did with my parents, and what they're planning to do. I must win this race, and I know I can do so with you on my team. There is a long road ahead, mon ami. Until next time, you say Fudo. Hey, wait, how did that fix my runner? Boom! Ah, come on. Give me some more Machina, please. Gen X ally, Birdman! Mucus Yoke. But it doesn't do any damage in the first place. Machina Force. A Machina card I don't use because it's just too damn hard to get out on the field. Needs a total of 4 monsters, for crying out loud. Commander Covington, Machina Defender, Machina Soldier, and Machina Sniper. Even then, its effect is just crap. Gotta pay life points to attack, and all it does is basically Valkyrion the Magna Warriors effect. Break apart to resummon its components. Come on. Tetsu Trudge had a bit of an issue that he needed Yusei's help with. A stranger with amnesia was found on the shores of New Domino City, and Trudge needed someone to look after him. Unfortunately, the man named Bruno didn't show up to meet Yusei and his friends. He was instead secretly tinkering with Jack's Duel Runner. There we go, all better.
What in the deuce do you think you're doing to my Duel Runner?
Again, is this edgy? Is this dark? Is this serious? No. No, it is not. I eat little bugs like you for breakfast. Ah, don't even look at my Duel Runner again. Fellas, what happened? We got down here and found this Yahoo. Serious, by the way. Messing around with Jack's Duel Runner trying to steal it. No, I wasn't. I saw that incredible Duel Runner, just had to start poking around. I couldn't help myself. Boys, this is Bruno. This is the stray you wanted us to adopt. Don't worry, we'll take it from here. Later on at Yusei's garage. Spill it fast, you little thug. What did you do to my Duel Runner? Why do you think you did something? My Duel Runner's boosting power is recharging faster. Is it? What is that? How does that affect a duel? It doesn't seem to, it doesn't help with your cards or anything. I front-loaded the DTR and adjusted the way your CP crunches logarithms, that's all. Boy, those sure were words you said. And letters. Unfortunately, none of that means anything. Okay, I have no idea what you just said, but it sounds like you managed to give Jack's runner more oomph. Is that right? My head is in my hand for this. This is just so stupid. You gotta show me how you did what you did. So your name's Bruno, is that right? I think that's my name. I don't know if Trudge told you, but I'm having a hard time remembering some things about myself. So what's the last thing about yourself that you remember? Waking up on the beach a few days ago. No duh. I really have no sense of who I am, you say, but for whatever reason, working on Duel Runners feels just right. I hear ya. Listen, Bruno, if you want, you can crash here with us until you figure things out. Yeah, you don't mind? I've got to make this new engine model before the Grand Prix, and I think I can succeed with your help, so what do you say? Think of me as one more piece of machinery joining up to make sure everything's working right. The start of the World Racing Grand Prix had finally arrived, and all the teams were gearing up. The first matchup was Yusei's Team 5Ds against Team Unicorn. Team Unicorn took a quick lead when their first duelist, Andre, defeated both Jack and Akiza, and his hair is absolutely stupid. Team 5Ds was teetering on the edge of elimination, and it was up to Yusei to beat all 3 members of Team Unicorn. But how is that possible when his best monster is just a weakling? It's a weak little synchro with a mild destruction effect. God, this series makes no sense. He's Elephant the elephant, see him blow. Butterflies everywhere, watch them go. Let's see, destroyed by battle since the graveyard. Select. They're removed from play. Well, none of that matters. And neither will your pitiful attempt at victory. Uni-horned familiar. And discards to summon Monoceros. Moving from play 1 spell card from your hand. When you synchro summon using this card in a beast-type tuner monster, you can select a beast-type tuner monster used for the synchro summon and special summon it from the graveyard. Yeah, it's just a level 5 Thunder Unicorn. Once per turn during your main phase, you can select one face-up monster your opponent controls that loses 500 attack for each monster you control until the end phase. During the turn this effect is activated, no other monsters can attack except this card. And you're gone. Bye-bye. My goodness, you two had so much trouble with this one little card. What weak and pathetic duelists you must be. Let's see. Selected as an attack target, you remove from play one monster you control other than this card to remove this card from play. Alright then, no, nothing to worry about. On second thought. Still, ought to play it safe. Nice and easy. Giving me that good drain. Getting me high on life points. Bring him back so I can pull out. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Vampire Takeover, that's it. Bubonic Vermin. Weak. Weak, but kind of cute. Despite the name. Well, that's 3 hamsters dead. Send a trap. Parallel selection. End turn. No, I don't want a bubonic vermin of my very own. Besides, I got plans. Obedience Schooled. Special summon 3 level 2 or lower beast type effect monsters with different names from your deck. Effects are negated, cannot, and are destroyed during the end phase. Cannot special summon for the rest of this term except beast types. I'll let it go. Playful Possum and Outstanding Dog Marin. Hey, hold on a moment. Oh, it's a level 1. Never mind. Hey, you really didn't learn from last time, did you? Actually, no, I'm not going to use it. Nah, this isn't the mystical beast of the forest I should be worried about. Right then. Take him down. Really? They lost to that guy? Yusei was able to take out Andre, but now he had to beat the last two members of Teen Unicorn by himself. Oh no. That will be so difficult. I don't know if my vampires are up to the task. Next up was Yusei versus Brio, the second member. Wow, these guys are so inconsequential. Almost nothing happens. I'm amazed. Oh, Nimble Momonga. Do 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 do. Yeah, he'll gain some life points, but so will I. Now, I'm pretty sure this guy's ace card was Thunder Bicorn, which wasn't really all that better from Thunder Unicorn. Yeah, I need to do this now. Really discarding Needlebug? Really not that smart of a duelist. But what am I to expect from 5Ds? Vampire Awakening to summon Familiar. I'm going to use Familiar's effect to add Fraulein. Aw, I was really hoping they'd actually try to attack. What a shame. Well then, if that's the case, Retainer, send the spare domain to the graveyard to come back. And activate to add Domination to my hand. Set that. Destroy one Momonga. And turn ends. Raiko, the Lightsworn Hunter. Well, I didn't want to use this so early, but you forced my hand. My dog is better than your dog. Use Mystical Space Typhoon. Take out the face down, which was a negate attack. Yeah, still not as high as my life points can go once I start draining. Oh, crap, he actually did it. He did use Needleworm. Alright, that's a bit of a loss. But not super huge. Again with this. The Fabled Ruby Rhoda. Selected as an attack target, discard a Fabled monster to negate the attack. I'm gonna summon Sorcerer. Alright, plot device card. Give me some good stuff. Yeah, not what I was looking for. Yep. Vampire Fraulein, please. Be my shield. With your sharp umbrella. I'm getting all my defensive cards that I don't need. You know what? It's time for her to go on the attack. Alright. Yep, she increases to 1100, which means I just need to pay 100 to win. Yep. Fraulein can take them as well. End turn. She's mostly used for defense, but she can be offense when I need her to as well. And she'll take another. Come on back. Grimsun, nice to see you. So I'll put you back in defense. And summon Sheridan. Nope. Let's see. What am I looking for again? Ah, yes. Let's see. Aha! Just as I suspected. Because I put it there myself. Alright, Grimsun. Get out here and start helping me tear this apart. Got a lot of chopping and draining to do. The Fabled Catsith. Yep, already higher than his max. No, I don't want it. And finally, time to get rid of this. Ah, Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, which wouldn't even have worked in the first place. Duel's over. Oh, wait. Nope, not quite. So close. And to think he didn't even get a chance to get his bicorn out. What a loser. Mine Mole. Cannot be destroyed by battle once per turn. Alright, Mr. Rossetti. Get down into the ground. Sheridan, end it. Yusei triumphed over Brio, so he had one final duelist left to bring 5Ds the victory. Because it's so hard. Yep, Voltic Bicorn. No deal at all. Yusei now faced Team Unicorn's crafty captain, Jian. Congrats on lasting this long, but now your time is up. The time has come for Team Unicorn to lower its horn, charge in, and finish you and Team 5Ds off once and for all. Yeah, bring it, you punk. Your tricorn is nothing next to my vampires. Uh-oh. Just give me a moment. And now we return to the victory already in progress. Oh, good. Just making me do this sooner than I planned. Vampire Familiar. To defense. And using it to add my dear Fraulein to my hand. Ooh. The fabled Cerberel. Nope. So it's a discard effect, so it doesn't matter. Oh, Monoceros again. Oh, this time he has all three of them. Lose 500 attack for each card I control. Doesn't matter. There's Bicorn again. Let's see. This card is destroyed by your opponent's card either by battle or card effect. Both players send the top 7 cards of their deck to the graveyard. Again, that's not even a big deal. It's not even an effective battle effect. Nope, I won't do it yet. I have a plan. Oh, well, if you're just going to do that, then fine. Activate this. And set this. Absolutely nothing about these three has been all that difficult. They're able to stall, but that's about it. Delta Flyer. Activate. Fraulein's effect. Nope. Just really wants me to use Call for the Haunted. So she's at 2,000, so she'll need 500. Ah, this will be an easier strategy. Now then, Vampire Familiar on Retainer. I will add Vamp to my hand. And activate Call of the Haunted to bring out Retainer. Now we'll use Retainer's effect to add Domination. Set. And now, Tribute Summon. And now I will bypass Bicorn's nasty 7 card mill. Ha! Attack Delta Flyer. Nope. And just for fun, Maximum Boost. Might as well get rid of my own Call of the Haunted. Aw, that's cute. You think that's gonna stop me. Even if I didn't have domination, and a vamp would just come right back. Duel is over. Jean, my team poured everything we had into getting into this tournament, but I let you rattle me. What? I don't know how you did it, but you really got under my skin. This is not Team Unicorn's defeat, you say. This is my defeat. What is going on? I won't let you take all the blame. It's true, I lost. But it's true, I got stupid and careless and threw away all of our efforts. Well, you're not quite as stupid as his unicorn hair. What are you talking about? You were amazing out there, Jean. I've never been prouder to be your teammate. You're always so cold and calculating, Jean, but this time you were passionate. It was great. I can't imagine anyone dueling someone with your energy and skills and not feeling the same way, you say? Thanks, Brio. We should be thanking you. This duel may have changed how Team Unicorn does things, and for the better. Ha! Yeah, Lightning Tricorn. And then I think these are the Norse gods that are supposedly as strong as the Egyptian gods, even though they're not. If I'm blacking out or whatnot, I feel like it's probably... Well, not really lately, but I just feel like I probably should be ending it now. Anyway, peace be with you, and may the forces of stupid Yu-Gi-Oh! Writing be confused on the way to your home. Bye!